All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Koundé, played into the box. Up he goes! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid are beaten, and they are out. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to be just like him.
Now it's Lukaku, looking for the run. Oh, decent chance! He's scored!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So, a breakthrough already. Now, can they get him away? And it's been played through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pelé receives it in a good position here. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nuno Mendes. Fernandes. Haaland. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Lukaku. Thinks about the shot. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautiful.
It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to play it through. Vieira. It's Bellingham. That's a sharp pass. And here's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Palmer. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. Palmer. Fernandes. Fernandes, certainly one of the players of the week. And it's Palmer. Lukaku! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Lukaku deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Pass somewhat off target. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Vietnam find a position of real strength now. Now it's Pelé. Bellingham. Haaland. And it's Fernandes. Thuram calmly anticipates. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Palmer. And he's away. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Luis Suarez. Knocks it into space. Gullit could try cutting inside here. Good read, needed to be. Bellingham. Oh, they can break here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. England have it back and can go again. Pelé, can he finish? In for the pieces, and it's in. They're back within reach. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
England give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Luis Suarez. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vietnam ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vieira. Now it's Luis Suarez. And no, that was never going to make it. There's the whistle for half-time.
Vietnam are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Vietnam head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we are already promptly back underway. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Bellingham. Vieira cuts it out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pelé. It's Luis Suarez! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
England with the corner, they're first. Messi plays it short. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. This looks promising. That is good alertness. Thuram. And here's Suarez. And he's in on goal. Oh. Can he finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Palmer. And Fernandez. Nuno Mendes looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. In with the challenge. 60 minutes played. Can he get it through? Kimmich gets it clear. But they've got it again. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Pele. Vieira. Bellingham. Palmer has it in a wide position. And it's Bellingham. Turns and goes back. And this is Lukaku. England needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And now the breakaway. Pele. Pele takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Palmer has good running with the ball. Palmer proves just a little bit too strong. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, delightful ball. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And he's had it nicked away. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bellingham. Gravenberg. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. And it's Palmer. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pele. Pele. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Out towards the flank. And it's Gravenberg. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in a great position here. That's an excellent interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Pele. Now it's Luis Suarez. Bellingham spots it and intercepts. Gravenberg. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Corner number 2 then. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.